Hello everyone and welcome back to TWIG, or This Week in Gaming. I am Sean from MER Gaming, and today we are covering all the gaming news that happened this week, the week of July 10th. To start with, we have a small update about the Horizon franchise and old classic games. Stay tuned to the end where we will have some news from Microsoft, so let's jump right into it. First off this week, there is some news from Sony. They have announced that the Horizon game series is planned to continue on for many more games and even a TV show. One of these planned games may even be a multiplayer game. In an interview with Games Radar, studio director John Bart Van Beek stated it is a massive shift for the studio, almost on the same level as doing the first Horizon game, which leaves us with hopes that this game will turn out great. We can't wait to see how this franchise turns out throughout the upcoming years. Gex is making a return after 24 years of nothing. At a new showcase from Limited Run Games, they showed off 20 plus games that will be getting a physical release, including the 3 Gex games, Jurassic Park Classic Games Collection, Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 Complete Edition, and the Castlevania Advance Collection. We are happy that LRG cares about re-releasing physical copies of old games that are impossible to get a hold of now. So if you want some of these old school games to add to your physical library, order them now. Sega of America has unionized this week after announcing the process starting in April. Their vote happened on July 10th with 91 votes for yes and 26 votes for no unionizing. This vote encompassed most departments of the company. This unionization makes Allied Employees Guild Improving Sega, or AEGIS for short, the largest multi-department game industry union. Their goals are higher base pay, improved benefits, clearly outlined advancement tracks, balanced workloads, and better staffing to help overworking. Hopefully this helps the company and leads to better games and a better workplace. Baldur's Gate 3 sales numbers are increasing rapidly after last week's reveal of the bear romance scene. Larian Sposs has stated that the main reason for these sales increases is not the bear, but the success of the live streams of the game. Along with this, people are starting to realize how big this game actually is. Just Act 1 is about 20 to 30 hours, and the whole game is being stated to be 75 to 100 hours just to finish the story. We can't wait for this massive game to launch on August 3rd on PC and the 31st on PS5. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone's new Season 4 has started. This new season has 3 new operator skins from the Boys show that have new releases over the next week. Starlight was released on July 12th, Homelander is set to release on July 16th, and Black Noir is the last set to release on July 20th. Along with these skins, there will be items and references from the show around the map, the main one being temporary V-powers to give you an edge. To wrap up this week, we have some news from Microsoft. First up is the final verdict of the FTC versus Microsoft case. The judge ruled in favor of Microsoft, citing the FTC failed to show that this deal would be anti-competitive. With this ruling, Xbox could close on the acquisition as soon as next week in most countries. The main country that deal is currently having problems with is in the UK and their CMA. CMA now has pressure on them because of this ruling going in Microsoft's favor. We will have to wait and see if they continue to try and stop it through the UK courts, or they make a deal like the European Commission did. Continuing with Xbox, Halo Master Chief Collection has gotten an update after 6 months of nothing. This update adds much needed features to the Firefight game modes. The first is that it will finally have proper drop in and out multiplayer, allowing disconnected players to rejoin. The other change is that you can now play with double the amount of people, from 4 to 8. It is good to see that they are still fixing things in a 9-year-old game. And lastly this week, Xbox is rolling out a new safety feature for voice chat. This new feature will allow you to record the last 1 minute of in-game voice chat to report any inappropriate content contained in the clip. The clips will be saved on your console for 24 hours for reporting. After 24 hours, it will ask you if you still plan on reporting this clip, and if not, it will delete it. Hopefully this feature leads to less toxic voice chats in games, and not just to be misused. And that will do it for This Week in Gaming. Please make sure to check out all of our other videos and subscribe for more content coming in the future of all things gaming. This has been Sean from MER Gaming, and we will see you next week for another episode of This Week in Gaming.